Now this is the amazing fruit of akebi, and it's amazing. Say it's kind of a sweet, and it's the pips is actually seeds. So when I eat my akebi, I want akebi growing in my yard. Now I want it growing in a certain location, which is going to be the side of my house. Why? Because ultimately what I want to do is mimic the idea of a mountain climate. So I want, hold on, so as I eat these, like eat melon, whatever, you get pips, right? So what I'm going to do is have this vine, this amazing food, grow in my yard. Now this is where I'm going to have it grow, and you notice that it's between two houses. It has a nice cool air that flows through here, so it keeps it relatively calm, cool. So it gets very little light. So, and I'm doing. That's all I do. Seeds or anything else. That's, you can just spit them out there, and the ones that are meant to grow will grow. The rest that won't. It's really that simple. You can, I guess, walk on them. Like I see a seed here, I can just step on it, push it in the ground a little bit. Right? I can walk around here. But these plants here are going to grow up very tall. I've got some more of them here. I'll tell you what they are. This is actually a tree strawberry. Here they are here. So this tree is going to grow up very big, and actually these would be much taller, and I cut them so I could reach them. I'm going to keep them this size, and this one tree is going to be growing all the way down the side here, and then you're going to have these vines growing up around it, and they're going to have this hanging fruit from it on it. And I'm also actually going to have what I'm also going to plant in here is ginger. So as you can see here, even though it's morning time, the only time it gets light is around noon. I'm also going to plant it around the river and where these trees are, and hopefully have it growing up around the trees. Look at these. These are actually mimic flies. Flies are now doing the job as pollinators. They sound like a bee, but they're not. These are flies that sound like a bee. They're just eating the pollen. And eating the pollen, they're doing a form of, but they look like bees, but they're not. None of these sounds and everything else, they're mimics. They're flies. They're very inadequate pollinators. Taking advantage of this goldenrod, which is an invasive species here from the United States. There's this big empty patch of land here, which is just so overgrown, which makes a perfect place for a akebi, for me to seed this area here. This is too funny. There's a akebi growing right here. And here is a shell of it growing. Right here, already planted. So right here is an akebi vine. That is really cool. Already growing here. And here's a akebi. I found some. This is so cool. Here it is growing. Right in my neighborhood. There's some more of it right there. So I've done my job of sharing this amazing fruit to the neighborhood. And it was kind of cool that I found actually the fruit growing in my neighborhood. So obviously, I'm not the first one with the idea. Someone else has transplanted a mountain fruit here locally and growing it. And that's how easy it is to freaking spread the amazing sustainable living of plants. It's like eating kind of natural semolinos. Have you had semolino? Semolino? That's what it tastes like.